So this is the mid-season finale of Rebels, and in this episode, Ezra has a vision about his parents and where they just might be as he gets a glimpse into the future. This is something that most Jedi go through at some point in the time, and I'm just surprised that this happened so soon to Ezra. He tells Kanan and Hera about his vision and tells them how real it felt to him, and they decide to help him out with something that Zebo told him. They know about his parents were taken and they were end up in an Empire prison, but no one has been able to find them since. Agent Kallus is teaming up with the Inquisitors to go find the Rebel fleet because they knew their location from the last episode, and the Ghost group on Lothal is also a target as well. Ezra uses the Force to find his parents on a list and tries to use it to locate his parents. He is hasty to go and find them while Zeb and Chopper are out getting supplies. Just as the gang are ready to leave, Star Destroyers start to fill the sky, and the Empire is ready to make their new attack. Kanan and Ezra go to help Zeb so they can all escape together. Agent Kallus pins them down so they can't escape, and Ezra decides to take on Kallus all by himself, just using the Force to take him down. He takes him down pretty easily, and the Inquisitors show up at the same time and challenge Ezra so he can take them on by himself, because he ends up getting so worked up. Luckily, Kanan blasts the door and closes it before they can get through, and they head for the ship so they can escape. The Empire decides to use tractor beams to prevent their ships from escaping the atmosphere, and even sends TIE fighters after them. The Rebel fleet are scrambled, and Hera and Kanan and Ezra leave on the fleet so they can have a chance for Ezra's parents to escape. The Rebel fleet are scrambled, and Hera has Kanan and Ezra leave the fleet so they can have a chance to find Ezra's parents. The Empire focuses on the command ship with the tractor beam, and Sabine comes up with a plan to send torpedoes that will hit the ship and destroy the tractor beam, as well as take out 2 TIE fighters that are after them at the same time. The fleet stay together and even use light speed to escape. Meanwhile, Kanan and Ezra arrive at Lothal, but when they get there, they realize it's very quiet and emptier than usual. The Empire destroyed a lot of the city, and even looks like they destroyed the evidence of his parents' house and any of their locations as well. But he uses the Force to focus on what he should look for and finds a Lothcat that was in his vision. He plants a tracker on it and follows it to an empty area where a sniper begins to shoot at them. The sniper turns out to be a former prisoner who knew his parents and even knows that they died. His parents died after helping the other rebellion sympathizers try to escape a prison, and Ezra's messages helped motivate them to escape. Ezra remembers what his home used to be like and even what his parents were like, and as they reminded him to be strong as the Empire was starting to show up. This is definitely a more real, down-to-earth episode, with the deaths and even differences of Ezra's parents having real emotion behind it. I also noticed how we got a little hint of the anger that Ezra has in him, and even how he was able to use it to take on Kallus, and even try to take on Inquisitors if it weren't for Kanan to prevent him from going to the dark side, really. Either way, it is going to be interesting to see where this goes in the future. Rebels isn't returning until January, but until then we luckily have The Force Awakens that will be out, and I really do look forward to what they plan on doing for the rest of Season 2 of Rebels. It looks like there are going to be a lot more character building moments in episodes focused on building essentially character development and giving them arcs, which tends to be more interesting than just having a bunch of plot happen. But either way, I like the direction that Rebels is going to, and I can't wait to see what happens next. So see ya on the next episode.